joy of togetherness.
Performed by our senior students. This invocation welcome dance is not only a visual delight, but also a symbol of coordination, expression, and the vibrant spirit that defines ARBOR International School. Let us sit back and enjoy this expressive beginning to our celebration. You to appreciate this splendid presentation with a warm and well-deserved round of applause.
We now move on to a movement that fills all of us with immense pride and honor. ARBOR International School firmly believes in nurturing excellence, not only in academics, but also in sports. And today, we celebrate one such outstanding achievement.
May we request our Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, respected Director Sir and Principal Ma'am to kindly come forward and present this award. cultural presentation.
It gives us immense pleasure to announce Prithvi House as the best house cultural.
May we request the house lead of Prithvi House, Miss Archana, and Vice House Captain Vaishu Sade to kindly come to the dais and receive the award shield. Congratulations to the students and teachers of Prithvi House for proving that when creativity is rooted in strong values, excellence naturally flourishes.
Thank you very much, Sanjeev Kumar Garu, and also Principal Ma'am Shika Trivedi ji. Also congratulate the ARBOR International School for getting the wonderful award recently which I attended in Times of India Academic Excellence Festivals. There I met Sri Sanjeev Kumar Garu, and also they got a very important award, that is for the total transformative way of syllabus and also how the institution is transforming the students. Hearty congratulations once again, Sanjeev Kumar Garu and also Ma'am Shika Trivedi for bagging this very prestigious award. Also, I am very happy to be part of this annual day functions here, because I keep attending annual functions basically to interact with the parents, because you all have come here to see your children performing on the stage, but I get an opportunity to speak to you. So that's how. And also my dear friend Mr. Chandu Srinivas is also here. He is instrumental in giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet all of you. And also, first of all, I congratulate all these boys who have come here. I mean, one got a recognition in the field of cricket. He told me that he is a left-hander and his favorite batsman is Virat Kohli, and he is also a batsman, left-handed batsman. The other boy came here, I think Raj. He developed an app for the natural farmers. He says through his app, the farmers can sell their produce and they will get so many benefits. So then I asked him, has this app has been deployed? He told me that he is looking for financial resources. So immediately I told him, our foundation, Join for Development Foundation, will help this boy in making this app to launch it and also to become useful for the farmers. Then I met two boys who have done some creative work in the field of science. So hearty congratulations to all these winners, and finally the house which got the final championship. So there is a lot of recognition and lot of new thinking I found in the young children. So I purposefully called the parents also on this stage, because parents' role is very, very important in the children's achievements also. So I congratulate all the parents also who have accompanied the children onto the stage. Last year we had been to Prayagraj. Prayagraj is a very sacred place. We all went there and we took dip there and we all came back. I think almost 50 to 50 crores of Indians, they have gone there and they took the holy dip. Why? Because it's a confluence of three rivers: the Ganges, the Yamuna, and the Saraswati, invisible Saraswati. So when all these three rivers, they came together, Prayagraj got that prominence. That is called Triveni Sangamam. So here also, in this Shilpakala Vedika, I am seeing another Prayagraj here. The Ganges, the parents, the Yamuna, the students, and Saraswati, the teachers. So all the three have come together here. So this is also a Prayagraj. So when all the three play their role, then only it becomes very, very sacred. Suppose had Ganges not been there, had only two rivers be there, that place would not have got the such importance. So because all the three rivers are together, Prayagraj got that importance. Similarly, in the school also, if all the three do not come together, then that sacredness will not come to the school also. So my request to all of you is, whether it is the parents, whether it is the students, or whether it is the teacher, all of you should work in unison. ముగ్గురు కలిసి పని చేయాలి. ఎప్పుడైతే తల్లిదండ్రులు, ఉపాధ్యాయులు, పిల్లలు కలిసి పని చేస్తారో ఆ దైవత్వం వస్తుందన్నమాట ఆ క్యాంపస్కి. సో మై సిన్సియర్ రిక్వెస్ట్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఇస్, come together and work. Then you can achieve excellence. You can achieve excellence. Then I was seeing what is the meaning of arbor. Morning when I was coming here, I started searching the Google. What this word arbor means. It says it primarily refers to a shaded garden structure with a roof often covered with leafy tree branch shelter. It's a tree branch shelter. Arbor means it's a tree branch shelter. So, Sri Sanjeev Kumar Garu, after spending so much of time in the US, he thought he should provide a shelter here. He should provide a shelter to the students here. So that's why he started a wonderful school called ARBOR International School. So congratulations, Sanjeev Kumar Garu. Otherwise, you would have earned a lot of things in US, but you left it and you came here for the benefit of these children. So we all should appreciate the step taken by Sri Sanjeev Kumar Garu. And also morning I was interacting with the principal, Shika Trivedi ma'am. Ma'am, his family is from Uttar Pradesh, they are from Kanpur. We were discussing so many things. What she told me was that theirs is a joint family. Theirs is a joint family. All people live together. That's why she was telling me a lot of values got inculcated in them because of the joint family system. Today I saw some of the grandparents are also here. I saw one grandmother coming down when we were sitting here. So I appreciate all the families where the grandparents are staying along with their grandchildren. So that is also very, very important for the Indian culture. In Indian culture, we give lot of respect to the elders. Because as parents, we may not be able to give lot of time to the children, especially when both the husband and wife are working. So especially in their homes, the role of grandparents is going to be very, very important. That's why they are called grandparents. You are only parents, but they are grandparents. So let the grandparents have an opportunity to spend time with the grandchildren, because they tell them lot of things which are important for their lives. So encourage the grandparents to be part of your family, then that becomes a very, very happy family. Then today is another important day today for India. For India, today is very, very important, December 22nd. Any guesses? Yeah, today is Mathematics Day. Well said. A boy mentioned that today is Mathematics Day. Today is the birthday of the greatest mathematician, Srinivasa Ramanujan. So December 22nd is the birthday of Srinivasa Ramanujan. Why I mentioned it here is, it is the responsibility of the parents to introduce such type of great people to the children. Normally we show film heroes, film heroines to our children. But what you need to show them is real heroes like Srinivasa Ramanujan. So, parenting is very, very important. Till the children become 16 years of age, పేరెంటింగ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. పిల్లలు 16 సంవత్సరాలు వచ్చేంత వరకు పేరెంటింగ్ అన్నది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎందుకంటే 16 సంవత్సరాల వరకు వాళ్ళను మనం మోల్డ్ చేయొచ్చు, వాళ్ళను మనం మార్చవచ్చు, అనేక విషయాలు వాళ్ళకు చెప్పచ్చు. టిల్ ఎ చైల్డ్ బికమ్ 16, you have a great opportunity to inculcate lot of values in them. So don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. That's why Rabindranath Tagore said, by the time a child becomes 16, the mold is cast. ఆ తర్వాత ఏం చేయలేం. We can't do anything after 16 years. So till 16 years, it is our duty to see that they turn themselves into responsible citizens of this nation. పిల్లలను బాధ్యతాయుత గల పౌరులుగా తయారు చేయాల్సిన బాధ్యత మన తల్లిదండ్రుల మీద. ఇట్స్ అవర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. టుమారో వీ షుడ్ గివ్ బెస్ట్ సిటిజన్స్ టు ది నేషన్. దట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్ వెన్ teachers, children and parents, they all come together like a confluence, what we have seen in Prayagraj. So all three should come together and they should make. Another thing, I went to another school also, wherein a child is very good in, she is a very good painter, a very good artist. She wants to become a great artist. But the parents were putting lot of pressure on her to become an engineer. So that child was under tremendous tension when I met her. She wants to pursue her own field in which she is very strong. But the parents are compelling her to leave this and go to engineering. So the child was in a total confusion. So my sincere request to all parents is, kindly find out what the child wants to become, what the child wants to become, and encourage the child in that area. Don't be afraid. The child will definitely achieve great heights in their lives when you allow them to pursue what they want to be. Recently, I met a great scientist here in an institute called ICT. It's a CSIR sponsored agency there. It is called ICT. There I met one great scientist. I asked him, how did you become such a great scientist? The reply given by him was, sir, when I was a child, science was my favorite subject. My parents came to know about this. నాకు సైన్స్ అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం. మా తల్లిదండ్రులకు తెలిసిందే నాకు సైన్స్ అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం అని. కాబట్టి మేము 2-room అపార్ట్మెంట్లో ఉండేవాళ్ళం, 2 BHK. వాట్ మై పేరెంట్స్ డిడ్ ఈస్, దే వెకేటెడ్ 1 room అండ్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ఏ సైన్స్ ల్యాబొరేటరీ. మా ఇంట్లో 2 rooms ఉంటే అందులో ఒక రూమ్ని తీసేసి దాన్ని దే కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ఏ సైన్స్ ల్యాబొరేటరీ. ఐ యూస్ టు కండక్ట్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్స్ దేర్. దట్స్ హౌ I became a great scientist in ICT. So that is the reply given by the scientist. Why I told is, the parents realized that this boy is very good in science. So they provided the necessary environment and the infrastructure to the child so that he could become a great scientist. So my first request to all parents is, find out from your children and also introduce lot of things to the children also. Let them pick up which is the best. Now the boy who has come here, he is a good cricketer. I interacted with their parents. They said, since the boy, right from 9-year-old, they have been encouraging the boy to practice cricket. See, now he has achieved an award, and I think very soon we will be watching him in IPL and subsequently in the Indian cricket team also. That is what is my wishes to that boy. This is the role of the parents. Parents found that my child is good in cricket, so let us encourage him. Let us take that as a career. So, my dear parents, don't impose things on the children. Let us encourage the children. Instead of imposing, let us encourage the children to get it. This is the role of parents, especially the mother. I'll give you a small example. There was a boy called Narendra, born in Calcutta, long back. His father was Vishwanatha Datta and his mother was Bhuvaneshwari Devi. So in the childhood, the parents gave him lot of good things and values to him, and the boy was so lovely. And every day the boy used to go to school in a jatka. Jatka means a vehicle or a cart driven by one horse. Jatka bandilo వెళ్ళేవాడు స్కూల్కి రోజు. One day in the school, the teacher asked this boy, all the children, what do they want to become in their lives? Somebody said lawyer, somebody said doctor, somebody said chartered accountant. Different people told different things. But when the turn came to Narendra, Narendra stood up and said, I want to become a jatka wala. The boy told that I want to draw this cart driven by single horse. Because every day the boy used to see the cart driver. So he felt that he is controlling the animal, so I should become a jatka wala. Then the mother Bhuvaneshwari came to know that her child wanted to become a jatka wala. But she did not scold him. తిట్టలేదు ఆవిడ. నువ్వు జట్కా వాలా ఎందుకు చెప్పావు? నువ్వు ఇంజనీర్ చెప్పాలి, లాయర్ చెప్పాలి, సిఏ చెప్పాలి. She never told. She supported the boy and said, definitely you should become a jatka wala. నువ్వు ఖచ్చితంగా జట్కా వాలానే అవ్వాలని. She took the boy Narendra to her puja room. She took the boy Narendra to her puja room and showed a big photograph there. And there was a jatka wala there in that. That jatka wala was riding 4 horses. Then she tells Narendra, you should not become a jatka wala of 1 horse. You should become a jatka wala of 4 horses. And he showed the picture of Sri Krishna Bhagavan who was driving 4 horses in his hand. And she told him that you should become this jatka wala. Then Narendra realized that he should become that jatka wala. Then he started reading various books pertaining to Hindu culture, Hindu philosophies, Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, all these things Narendra started reading. Then he got an excellent guru in the name of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So in the home, Vishwanatha Datta and Bhuvaneshwari Devi, and a guru like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, these 3 people came together, parents, teacher and the student, they all came together. Narendra got transformed as Swami Vivekananda. నరేంద్రుడు స్వామి వివేకానందగా మారాడు. దానికి ప్రధానమైన కారణం ఏంటంటే నరేంద్రుడు జట్కా వాలా కావాలని తెలుసుకొని వాళ్ళ అమ్మ ప్రోత్సాహం ఇచ్చి 4 గుర్రాలు నడిపే జట్కా వాలాలాగా నువ్వు తయారవ్వాలని చెప్పి ఆ ప్రోత్సహించిన తల్లి ఆ తర్వాత భారతదేశం యొక్క సంస్కృతి సంస్కారాల్ని ప్రపంచమంతా చాటి చెప్పిన జట్కా వాలా నరేంద్రుడు స్వామి వివేకానంద. Why I told you this story is the role of parents is very, very important. Take the life of any great person. You all have seen one football player here recently, Messi. చూశారు కదా మన స్టేడియంలో ఇక్కడ సీఎం రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు కూడా ఆడారు ఆయనతో ఫుట్బాల్. అప్పుడు ఒక వర్డ్ ఉంది అక్కడ, GOAT. చూసి ఉంటారు ఆ స్టేడియంలో గోట్, GOAT. వాట్ వాజ్ దిస్ గోట్? Greatest of all times. Greatest of all times. So our endeavor and Mr. Sanjeev Kumar's endeavor is to make your children also as GOAT, greatest of all times. That is possible if all of you come together. Parents, students, teachers, if all of you come together, then your child also can become GOAT. So think about this. Think about this. I specifically came here to interact with you. Takes a life of Dr. Abdul Kalam also. He made missiles for India. When press people asked him, how could you make missiles for India? The reply by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was, when I was a child, my father Jainul Abdin, he used to make small boats. And my mother Ashi Amma, she used to look after me very well. Then I observed how my father was making these small boats, the techniques. Those techniques became useful to me when I made missiles for the nation. See, the childhood experiences are going to be very, very important for anyone. So my humble request to all of you is, take out time for the children. పిల్లల కోసం సమయాన్ని ఇవ్వండి. Give time to the children. Many parents think that we all watch TV along with our children. That is not their exclusive time. Give exclusive time for your children. I think your school starts from 8:30 and it gets over by 2:30. By 3:30, I think the children come. Then let them take rest, let them play. Then you have sufficient time to spend with the children. At this age, if you spend time with your children, lot of things you can teach them. Lot of things you can teach them. The school is taking care of the academics. మీ మార్కులు, సబ్జెక్టులు అవన్నీ కూడా స్కూల్ ఈజ్ టేకింగ్ కేర్. కానీ మీరు వాళ్లకు తీసుకురావాల్సిన మార్పులేంటి అన్నది మీరు ఆలోచించండి. మార్కులు వీళ్ళు తీసుకొస్తారు, మార్పులు మీరు తీసుకురావాలి అని. మార్క్స్ దిస్ స్కూల్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్, బట్ చేంజెస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు బ్రింగ్. ఆ విధంగా కనుక ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ గివ్ టైమ్ టు యువర్ చిల్డ్రన్, then definitely they are going to become the great citizens of this nation. Introduce great people to them. Introduce great people to them. Now today is Srinivasa Ramanujam's birthday. So what you should do is, you should sit with the child and tell him what is Srinivasa Ramanujan. Introduce him. Show his photograph to him. And if possible, show him the movie of Srinivasa Ramanujan with the title, The Man Who Knew the Infinity. There is a movie on Srinivasa Ramanujan which is called The Man Who Knew Infinity. So introduce such type of things to your children. Don't sit with your children and watch serials like Big Boss and other things. Don't waste your time. Everybody is smiling. That means you are all watching. Ultimately, what is that your children got by watching Big Boss? Nothing, zero. All negativity they have learnt. So the 2.5 hours of time which you are spending watching a serial like Big Boss, you should introduce them big bosses like Srinivasa Ramanujan. You should introduce a big boss like Subhash Chandra Bose. You should introduce a big boss like Bhagat Singh. These are the big bosses. But whom you are introducing there? Zero. So think, my dear parents, every minute is very precious. So the time you spend with the children is going to be very, very important in their lives. So that you need to do it. And don't be overprotective also. This is also very, very important. Expose the children to the realities of life. Realities of life. మనం ఏంటంటే చాలా ప్రొటెక్టివ్గా ఉంటాం పిల్లల్ని, అది చేయకూడదు, ఇది చేయకూడదు, ఇది ఎత్తకూడదు, అది చేయకూడదని. లెట్ ది పేరెంట్స్ డూ అండ్ యూ ప్లే ది రోల్ ఆఫ్ ఎ రెఫరీ. ఫుట్బాల్ మ్యాచ్లో వాళ్ళని ఆడనివ్వండి. యూ బీ యాజ్ ఎ రెఫరీ. ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ మేకింగ్ ఎ మిస్టేక్, కరెక్ట్ దెమ్. Allow the children to take decisions. Allow the child, because I was very happy to see that they are introducing financial literacy to the students. పిల్లలకు బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్ ఎలా ఓపెన్ చేయాలి, సేవింగ్స్ ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎలా మనం ఉపయోగించుకోవాలి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా నేర్పించాలి. ఎందుకంటే చాలామంది వస్తుంటారు, వాళ్ళకి అసలు బ్యాంక్ అంటే తెలియదు, అకౌంట్ అంటే ఏం తెలియదు, మిగతా విషయాలు తెలియట్లేదు. సో స్లోలీ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. అండ్ ఆల్సో I have watched in the program, the report given by Shikha Trivedi ma'am. She told about a slide I watched. In that, students were making bhel puri they were making. This is only one day in a school, but every day you can teach children something in your kitchen. If you read Wings of Fire of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, in that he mentioned most of the time, his free time, he used to spend in the kitchen along with his mother, Asia. And he says, I have learned lot of things from my mother by helping her in the kitchen. So, if you take out your time properly and if you give proper time to the children, definitely they will make lot of new things. They will they learn lot of things, the home management, how mother manages the home, all these things will be known to the children. So do that and keep appreciating the children. Whenever they do something, kindly appreciate them. Kindly appreciate them. Majority of the mothers I have seen, they phone to their child's friend's mother, and the first thing they ask is, how many marks your child got? Generally, parents keep inquiring about the marks got by their friends. Don't do this. Marks are not the ultimate thing in life, as I mentioned. The changes what you introduce are going to bring permanent change. Leave the marks, grades, everything to the school. They will do that. Only thing you need to do is you try to inculcate values in the children. You try to inculcate the values like empathy, sympathy, discipline, responsibility. All these things the parents are supposed to inculcate in the children. So I take this opportunity to request all the parents, kindly take out your time and do things. And finally, I'll tell you one thing and I complete. I go to a lot of schools and interact with the students. I ask them, what do you watch before going to sleep? They told me they watch Crime Patrol. They told me they watch CID. So then I started, I generally don't see TV much, but because so many children are watching, let me also see. The Crime Patrol and CID are so horrible serials. They are basically affecting our family structure. In the name of crime, they are showing so many things which are not palatable with our family system and family values. Instead, I request all the parents, please, especially mothers, spend 10 minutes or 5 minutes with the children before they go to bed. Tell them a good story. Tell them a good moral story. And after listening to this moral story, ఈ మంచి కథ విన్న తర్వాత ఆ పిల్లలు హాయిగా నిద్రపోతారు. బ్రహ్మాండమైన ఆలోచనలు వస్తాయి వాళ్ళకి. I think definitely the boys who came on the stage, their mothers, I think definitely they must be telling such type of stories to the children so that now they could come onto the stage and receive awards for the boy thought of helping a organic farmer. The two children thought of bringing out a technological experiment. So, this is the role of a mother. So, my request to all of you is spend 10 minutes, that is sufficient, before sleep and tell them good story. Where to get from these good stories? There are so many good story books that are available. పెద్ద సమస్య ఏంటంటే మనకి ఏ భాషలో చెప్పాలి వీళ్లకు అన్నది ఒక పెద్ద సమస్య. టీచ్ दी స్టోరీస్ ఇన్ देयर मदर टंग. తెలుగు అయితే తెలుగు, हिंदी आपका मदर टंग है तो बच्चों को सोने के पहले 10 मिनट आप निकाल के हिंदी में उनको बहुत बढ़िया कहानियां आप सुना दीजिए उनको. मराठी आपला मातृभाषा असेल तर एक 10 मिनिट मराठीमध्ये एक चांगलं कहाणी गोष्ट सांगून त्या मुलांना झोपू द्या. So in your own mother tongue, you kindly tell these stories. It is very easy for the children to learn things in their mother tongue. So don't go to English. No need, because English is being taught in the schools. You develop mother tongue of the children in the home, and also when you sit with the children and when you put them to sleep. That is very, very important. So if you do all these things, the child will be very happy. Another final warning I am giving to all children, be aware of social media impact on the children. Social media is very, very dangerous. If you give a knife to a mother, she cuts vegetables. If you give the same knife to a surgeon, he does surgeries. If they give the same knife to a criminal, he commits crime. The knife is the same. How you are using depends on you. So social media, try to have a watch on the social media. Social media is penetrating into our lives. Social media is eating away a lot of time of us. So my request to you is that slowly try to reduce the social media impact on the children. For that, we also should be slowly away from the social media. Because when you want your child to do something, child will ask you, what are you doing? పిల్లల మీద ఏదైనా మనం పెట్టాలని చూస్తే మీరేం చేస్తున్నారని వాళ్ళు గమనిస్తారు. కాబట్టి పిల్లలు సోషల్ మీడియా తక్కువగా వాడాలంటే మనం కూడా సోషల్ మీడియా, మీరు పిల్లలు స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత మీ దగ్గర చాలా టైం ఉంటుంది, ఆ టైంలో మీరు యూజ్ చేయండి. పిల్లలు ఇంటికి వచ్చాక నో సోషల్ మీడియా, ఆర్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు షో దెమ్ గుడ్ థింగ్స్. ఎందుకంటే చాలామంది పిల్లలు ఈ సోషల్ మీడియా ప్రభావితం వల్ల వాళ్ళ జీవితాల్లో చాలా ప్రభావాలు ఎదుర్కొంటారు. ఎందుకంటే మీరు టైం కనుక స్పెండ్ చేయకుంటే సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఎవరో స్పెండ్ చేస్తారు వీళ్ళతో టైం. సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఫేస్బుక్లో ఎవరో ఫ్రెండ్స్ అవుతారు వీళ్ళకి. వాళ్ళు రకరకాల మాయమాటలు చెబుతారు, చెప్పి వీళ్ళను ఏదో విధంగా వాళ్ళ ఉచ్చులోకి లాగుతారు. దెన్ ది చిల్డ్రన్ విల్ హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. సో మై సిన్సియర్ అడ్వైస్ టు ఆల్ పేరెంట్స్ ఈస్ హ్యావ్ ఎ చెక్ ఆన్ ది సోషల్ మీడియా అండ్ సీ దట్ సోషల్ మీడియా డజంట్ అబ్జార్బ్ యువర్ చైల్డ్. సోషల్ మీడియా మీ పిల్లల్ని లాక్కుండా చూడండి. సోషల్ మీడియాను ఎలా ఉపయోగించుకోవాలన్నది మీరు కూడా వాళ్ళకు అడ్వైస్ చేయాలి. సో దీస్ ఆర్ సర్టన్ థింగ్స్ ఐ థాట్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ. అండ్ ఆల్సో మై రిక్వెస్ట్ టు ఆర్బర్ స్కూల్ పేరెంట్స్ is that create a library in your home. Create a library in your home, small library consisting of good books, consisting of story books, consisting of interesting books, consisting of stories of great scientists, consisting of stories of great freedom fighters, consisting stories of great individuals. Maintain a small library in your home. That is going to be very, very useful to your children. Slowly they leave the social media and they start reading the books. Hyderabad Book Festival has started on 19th. It is going to be there, I think, up to 29th. So if you have time, please go and take your children along with you and take them to the book exhibition here. Let the children pick up some good books. You also pick up some good books and bring them to your home and maintain a small library. Because every time we want to know whether after each month we pay subscription to Prime Video, you pay subscription to Netflix, you pay subscription to other OTT platforms. In the same way, you also try to increase your library. So library, have number of books in your library so that slowly the children will become. So if they want to know about Srinivasa Ramanujam, let there be a small book on Srinivasa Ramanujam. It inculcates a lot of interest in the children. So these are some of the things I thought I'll tell you. These are all not great things or any rocket science I have told you. Small basic changes if you can bring in your life, that is going to have a permanent impact on the children. So I hope the parents are going to think about this and bring necessary changes in upbringing the children. This is the right age of the children wherein you can influence them. That's why I said after 16 you can't do anything. Till the child becomes 16, you have lot of time to spend with them and bring necessary changes in all of them. So I think some children are also here. So because Dr. Kalam sir has told me 3 things which need to be told to the children. So he usually tells 3 goals of a child. Because I am very fortunate and to have worked with Dr. Kalam in the Lead India Foundation. He always used to tell me, Lakshmi Narayana, whenever you go to any function, school function, tell these 3 things to the children on my behalf. So what I am telling you now are the 3 things which Dr. Kalam asked me to convey it to you and through you to your children. Because your children are not here, or once you go back, you keep them in mind and also you try to tell your children. The first goal of a life of a child, in a life of a child, the first goal, what Dr. Kalam told me to tell you is that the parent should feel proud of the child. The parent should feel proud of the child. అమ్మా నాన్నలను పిల్లలను చూసి గర్వపడాలి అన్నది మొదటి లక్ష్యం పిల్లలు. ఆ విధంగా పిల్లలు తయారవ్వాలి, ఆ విధంగా పెద్దలు కూడా తయారవ్వాలి. రెండవ లక్ష్యం, ది సెకండ్ గోల్ ఏ చైల్డ్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఇన్ ది లైఫ్ ఇస్, one day in my life, I'll go as a chief guest to the school in which I studied, that is ARBOR school, and I'll become chief guest and I'll speak to the people on that day. నేను చదువుకున్న స్కూల్కి నేను ముఖ్య అతిథిగా వెళతాను అన్నది రెండవ గోల్. I'll go as a chief guest to my alma mater. That should be the second goal of a child. The third goal, what Dr. Abdul Kalam sir wanted me to communicate to you is that, and also to your child, is I'll transform my signature or I'll convert my signature into autograph. నా సంతకాన్ని ఆటోగ్రాఫ్గా మార్చుకుంటానని పిల్లలు అనుకోవాలి. ఈ మూడు లక్ష్యాలు, దీస్ ఆర్ ది 3 goals ఫర్ ఏ చైల్డ్. ది పేరెంట్ షుడ్ ఫీల్ ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ చైల్డ్. A child should go as a chief guest to its alma mater, and the child should transform his signature or her signature into an autograph. Kalam sir always used to tell, if each child can realize these 3 goals, then India is going to be number 1 country. India is going to be a developed nation. If you want India to be a developed nation, your child should be developed. If you want India to be a superpower, your child should be a super child and you should be super parents. So that is what the advice of Dr. Abdul Kalam. So thank you very much. I have spent considerable time with you because you all came here to watch your children on the stage. But I thought I'll take some time from you, and also so that I can request you and I can tell some of the things which I keep observing whenever I visit to school and colleges. Kindly think about it. Next year, again, let us meet on 22nd December. That time, I'll definitely ask Sanjeev Kumar Garu and Shika Trivedi ma'am, how many homes of ARBOR School, International School, have converted their homes into libraries, or how many homes have started having their own libraries in their homes. That is going to be a feedback which I want to take from them. So hope you will not disappoint me. Because recently I had been to a school again after 1 year. In that school, 500 homes have started having their own library. Out of 700, 500 homes have their own library, and the children, the growth or the thought process of the children has changed considerably. Kindly consider this. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet and talk to these wonderful parents and also the children who are here. Let's all come together like what I said as Prayagraj. Let the parents, the child and the teacher come together. Make every educational institution a place like, a sacred place like Prayagraj. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Thoughtful and encouraging words. Your wonderful anecdotes have added depth and purpose to our celebration. We are grateful for your presence and the inspiration you have shared. With these reflections in mind, we now move forward in our program.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to dive deep into a world full of adventure, friendship, and a few splashy surprises. Our next performance in association with Helen O'Grady International takes us under the sea where the waves whisper secrets and every friend has a story to tell.
Performed by our adorable little stars from pre-primary and grades 1 and 2, we proudly present the magical and heartwarming play, Finding Nemo. Will Nemo find his way back home? What adventures await him along the way? With colorful characters, sparkling sets, and boundless energy, our young performers are ready to take you on a journey you won't forget.
So hold your breath, keep your eyes wide open, and get ready to cheer as our tiny ocean explorers swim, laugh, and maybe even get a little mischievous along the way. Let us welcome our tiny ocean explorers with a resounding round of applause.